can we get shiny Thundurus during the raid hour? Plus, we have a new loading screen that's coming out this week that features new Generation 6 Pokemon. I'm Alex Gummy, Cheekland. Welcome to Pokemon Go Ahead.
Oh my god! Back to back! Another shiny! Yeah! Oh my god!
We have a lot to break down before we get into the main topic of today's video, which is the raid hour for Thundurus. It's Sunday nights. I just got done with some work and some schoolwork and all that stuff, and we did some events off camera just because I forgot to charge my camera, but we did some screen recordings of some shinies we got throughout the week. So let's start off with this group of shinies that we got the day after the previous video we did. First of all, we got a shiny Growlithe. This is our second one that we have encountered at Minden Post Office. The next shiny we got was a shiny Nidoran female. This is our fifth or sixth. I think this is our fifth one. Anyway, shiny Nidoran. The next shiny that we got is a shiny Alolan Meowth that we hatched from a 7-kilometer egg. And I didn't record the hatching because I doubted I was going to get a shiny from an egg. But hey, we got one. Then we got our second shiny Roggenrola, which is a huge surprise. I haven't seen this in months. It's a rare shiny, and it's also like a favorite. So I'm really glad we got a shiny Roggenrola. And finally, we got shiny Geodude. This is our fourth one. I had an incense out, so that's why the angle and the shot looks weird. So anyway, we got 5 shinies the day after the previous video, but we're not going to stop there because yesterday we ended up with 3 shinies. We started that day with a shiny Gible from the Research Breakthrough. I don't think I've ever had a shiny from this Research Breakthrough since January 2020 when Lapras was in the Research and we got the shiny. But yeah, we got shiny Gible. I'm really happy. Hours later, we went to Minden Park before I went to Karsten that day, and we got another shiny Baneri. I think this shiny is really cute. I'm really happy we got another one. And finally, we get shiny Baltoy. The one that I had was from a trade, so this is technically the first time I've ever caught my very own shiny Baltoy, and I'm very happy. But ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't stop there. Because earlier today, we got 2 more shinies. We did receive a shiny Spoink during the Incense Day. During the Psychic Hour. It was just so random. I don't know why I got shiny Spoink, but we got shiny Spoink. And of course, you can't do the Beldum Incense Day without getting a shiny Beldum. I mean, I wish I would have had better shiny luck during the Incense Day, considering that Nose Pass and Pharaoh Seed were also part of the Steel type hour, but what were the odds? So yeah, we didn't get shiny Nose Pass or shiny Pharaoh Seed during the event. It was kind of upsetting, but I've been doing a lot of Thunderous Raids. Although we did not get a shiny, we did get a Thundurus that was a 98% IV. Like, it was super close to a hundo, and out of the 3 of the Weather Trio, Thundurus is my favorite. So if we get a hundo or a shundo or better than a 98, which would technically be a hundo, that would be fantastic. Now leading to that, we are going to start doing the raid hour in Minden Park. I'll be running it. I'll be trying to get people out there. I'm going to organize it. We're going to try to see if people can get shinies and hundos and Pokedex entries for Thundurus and all that stuff. I just got something from a Facebook group and it caught my attention, and it probably caught a lot of people's attention, but we need to discuss about the new loading screen that features a couple of new Generation 6 Pokemon. So let me just pull this up on the screen real quick. As you can see, we're like by a waterfall, and on top of it, we get Xerneas, which I believe is going to be the next legendary after all 3 of the Therian forms of Landorus, Thundurus, and Tornadus are out. And at the bottom, you can see Pokemon such as Kricketune, Baneri, Petilil, and then you also see Aromatisse on a log. You have Pancham over there, which is the fighting type panda. And then, I don't know if you guys can tell from the very back, I want to say that it's like a silhouette by the waterfall in between, like, you know, underneath the log over here. But that is a Sylveon. And that makes me excited because we could finally evolve an Eevee to a Sylveon. And I have a regular and a shiny Eevee, so we are guaranteed to get a shiny Sylveon. And since you guys are watching this on a Tuesday, I think it's probably best we can go over the raid guide for Mega Manectric. The hundo for this is 1337, or if it's raining outside, the weather boost is going to be 1672. Fast moves are going to be Snarl and Charge Beam, and then the charge moves are going to be Thunder, Wild Charge, and Flame Burst. It says between 2 to 6 trainers, but I would encourage you guys to do 6 or more. Because you guys, listen, you can probably do it with 4 if you have a bunch of ground types, but I would encourage you guys to do no less than 5 players. Like, I would immediately back out 20 seconds before a raid if we have 4 people in the lobby. It doesn't matter if your team is great or if we have a good team. I will back out. I rather prefer a raid with 5 or more players. That's just me though. The encounters are all generally ground types because it's the only thing that's, you know, good against electric types. So we have Groudon, Excadrill, Landorus. If you did Landorus raids weeks ago, this could be very beneficial. We get Rhyperior and Rhydon. It's interesting how they're bringing in Rhydon and Garchomp. Personally, I would forbid Excadrill because it's also a steel type. And if it has Flame Burst, it's not going to be pretty good with Excadrill. So I would definitely avoid using Excadrill. If it doesn't have Flame Burst, that's a different story. But if it does, I would avoid it. Some alternatives that I would recommend would have to be Mamoswine, because that is a powerful ice and ground type. And then there's Pokemon such as Swampert and Flygon. I am getting tired. I will see you guys tomorrow where we're going to get, hopefully, a shiny Thundurus during the raid hour. And thank goodness for daylight savings. I know we didn't get an extra hour of sleep, but it's going to be daytime, or at least we get some, you know, light outside for videoing during raid hours and spotlight hours in general. So I'll see you guys later. Guys, we just got invited to a raid in Carson City. Okay, whatever. But we get a shiny Thundurus, 1892. Shout out to Sealess from Carson City for the invites. And it's not even raid hour. Raid hour starts in about 3 hours. I'm going to meet up with Chris. I wanted to share you guys something real quick as I am... Wait, why am I using a golden raz? We're using a pineapple. It's a shiny Thundurus, dude. I literally didn't think I was going to catch it. That's why I, you know, didn't record. But we will be recording later today in Minden Park. I'm going to meet up with Chris. I'm losing my voice at the same time. But anyway, we did get the Thundurus. It's an 1892. That is a good IV for that. Look at that. Okay, that's what's up. We get a shiny Thundurus before raid hour. How many of the Thundurus raids we have done after getting this one? We have done 19 raids for a Thundurus to get a shiny, dude. Oh my god. Because we finally got details about the charged up exclusive time research. So listen up. So this is going to be a 4-step task, and there's going to be some steps where you get both Mega Ampharos and Manectric Mega Energy. So here's the details. So for the first step, catch 5 electric types, evolve one of them, and then power up a Pokemon 5 times. So then the encounters you get are Pikachu and Voltorb, and then for the rewards, you get a Unova Stone and a Timino encounter and Ampharos Candy. The second step is to make 3 nice curve throws in a row, make 3 curve throws, and make 3 great throws. So pretty much try to aim for 3 great throws in a row instead of 3 nice throws in a row. Make sure those great throws are curve throws. Then you get a bunch of Magnemite and Magneton and Manectric Candy. You get 10 of them for some reason. Step 3 out of 4 is to use 7 berries to help catch a Pokemon, evolve 3 electric types, and then power up a Pokemon 10 times. You could evolve a Timino if you need it for the Pokedex, or you could evolve a shiny or evolve something that you need. You get encounters like Electabuzz and Porygon. You also get an upgrade, which is not an electric type, but it's in this research or something for some reason. Then transfer 15 Pokemon, evolve 5 electric types, and then power up a Pokemon 15 times. I would transfer it for last just because you want to be able to evolve all the electric types you could possibly get. And then obviously you get another Timino, another Unit of Stone, and more Manectric candy. That's 15. So you get a grand total of 25 of the Ampharos Mega Energy and 25 for Manectric. That's not enough, honestly. So we are going to, in fact, do some Manectric raids when it comes out tomorrow. And a little update about the Therian form of Thundurus. They have received a move pool change last minute before it was released. It turns out that it's going to be a high DPS electric type attacker. Its new move pool is going to be a fast moves of Volt Switch and Bite. Then its charge moves will consist of either Thunder, Thunderbolt, Focus Blast, and Sludge Wave. So those are the move sets that it's going to have. And I would recommend approximately 5 to 6 Pokemon. The encounters are pretty much the same. I would just recommend having more players than the required minimum. So that's something to bring up. Also, I haven't heard anything yet on Twitter or Discord or anything if there's a surprise shiny. Some people are speculating shiny Joltik or shiny Blitzel. I don't even know if we're going to get a shiny, even though they haven't said anything. I know that shiny Alamala was a surprise shiny during the Valentine's Day event, but I highly doubt that we're going to get a surprise shiny. And if it does happen, it'll probably be hard to find. But no, I'm scrolling through Twitter right now, and it turns out that nothing's popped up. I was looking up on the live stream on YouTube on Lifting and Zombies page, and he hasn't heard anything about a shiny as of now. And that's pretty much all we got. So I will see you guys close to Raid Hour.
I'm here. Chris is here.
Yes, I am.
It feels good to do Raid Hour when it's not dark out. Thank you, Daylight Savings.
5 seconds left until we do our first Thunderous Raid of the hour. We did get one shiny earlier today, and it was actually a pretty good CP. But let's see if we can get some more shinies. While we're doing this raid, I want to talk to you guys about a possibility of what Pokemon are going to be coming out in the next Gen 6 wave. Because there has been some stuff, and let's just talk about it. There's going to be a new item that's reported that it's going to be coming out. It's called the Rainy Lure. Rainy Lure kind of works like a Glacial Lure, a Magnetic Lure, and a Mossy Lure. And pretty much what's happening is that when you activate it, you get like water Pokemon. So like you can get like a Poliwag, Quillfish, maybe a Love Disc or whatever. But there's a reason why that we're gonna most likely get a Rainy Lure. Is because there's a specific Pokemon that evolves when it's in the rain. And that's a Generation 6 Pokemon known as Goomy. Goomy is a pure dragon type that doesn't even look like a dragon at all. But he evolves all the way to a pseudo-legendary from Generation 6, which is Goodra. And the only way that you can evolve it is if you evolve it in the rain at level 50. So with that in mind, that's a method, and I think that's probably why they had the Rainy Lure. It's exclusive for Goomy. So that's probably it. There's also been some stuff saying like Clauncher, Skrelp, Tyrant, Amara, Carpink. Who else is there? Inkay, obviously Spritzy, Pancham, which is also in that loading screen. You also have Swirlix, Sylveon, and most likely after all three of the Therian forms are in raids and they leave, sometime in mid-April, we're probably going to get Xerneas in raids. Okay, so we just won. Can we get our second shiny Thundurus? It is not a shiny. 1859, not gonna cut it. Beep. Boom. What's the CP? Nope. And yikes. Boom. Shined. 1904.
Not bad, not bad.
That has to be a 98. Last raid, and it's not shiny. 1866. At least we got a 98 today. Well, we just got home from Raid Hour. We did not get a shiny, but at least we did get a shiny today. That's all that matters. So now we have all three of the Weather Trio shiny. Shiny Thundurus, shiny Tornadus, not to mention that we got 3 of those, and we got a shiny Landorus from a trade. Now we're just waiting for the Therian forms to come out, And we are going to do the Charge Up event as well as the Voltorb Spotlight Hour. And we're going to go to Sparks later tomorrow because there's a new Krispy Kremes that's opening up. My girlfriend wants to go. Chris wants to go. So we're going to get some donuts and hopefully some new good stuff. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.